Okay, guys, this is for my Christian ladies. If you're a Christian lady and you've been hearing about the Ruth and Boaz story, please get in here because we have a lot to talk about. Okay, so I think, or rather, I believe that the Ruth and Boaz story is not the right model for an ideal Christian relationship. Okay, so why did I say that? I see a lot of Christian influencers talking about, oh, I'm waiting for my boss, when is my boss going to find me, and all of that. And I do not think this is an ideal model. So today I'm going to tell you the full story of Ruth and Boaz, and at the end of the story you're going to decide if this story qualifies to be an ideal Christian relationship model. Let's get right into the story. A woman named Naomi had 2 sons, and then the sons, grew up and they got married. They married Ruth and one other lady. So they died. Yeah, 2 of them died, and the women were made widows. And then the other daughter-in-law said, oh, I'm going, there is nothing for me here anymore, my husband is dead and all of that. But Ruth said, I'm going to stay back, I'm going to stay with my mother-in-law, wherever you go I will go. Naomi, the mother-in-law, said, my daughter, there is nothing left for you here, please go, you are still very young, go and start your life. Ruth says, no, I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to be here with you. So Naomi was happy, and she accepted Ruth back. So they decided to go back to their hometown where they came from, and both of them, they went back to their hometown. When they got there, Naomi noticed this man, very wealthy man, that had fields, different fields, he had people working for him and all of that. And Naomi thought to herself that, okay, this guy is a potential husband for my daughter-in-law, and my daughter-in-law is a very nice girl, and I would want her to get married to someone that can take care of her, provide for her and all of that. So Naomi calls her daughter-in-law Ruth and tells her, there is this man, a very wealthy man, that owns a field somewhere in the city that I would like you to meet, or rather I would like to see you. Like, she wanted the guy to notice Ruth. So she told Ruth, you are going to go to the field and you're going to work, assist the men in packing the stuff they get out of the field and all of that, and by doing this, Boaz is going to notice you. Ruth, being a very obedient daughter-in-law, agreed with the mother-in-law and said, okay, I'm going to do as you say. So the next day, Ruth went to the field and was working like the mother-in-law Naomi instructed. And while at it, Boaz came to the field and he noticed her, and he was like, who is this girl? Who is this lady? He asked the boys, and the boys told him who she was, and he was like, okay, she's very hardworking. When she's going, you guys should give her some things from the farm. And they said, okay. So after she finished her work for the day, I was about leaving, the boys gave her some stuff from the farm, and I was like, oh, and they were like, oh, this is from our boss Boaz, he asked us to gift you these products. And she was happy. She took them to her mother-in-law, showed her, and the mother-in-law was like, yeah, this is good, this simply means that our plan is working. She then tells Ruth that we're going to take this plan to the next level.